Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Balance Cut. So,
I thought you were going to go with me, David Wilson, and me. As we said, I was like, oh no, he's going to go with me, David Wilson. And I thought you were going to go in with me now.
First things first, recapping check-ins and physique update. Go with you first.
My weight actually had went up, but not dramatically. It was, 65.5, and then it went to 65.95. But I did have works night out during the week. We did our check-ins before we went to Dundonald games and before we had afternoon tea on the Sunday, which I think it would have been probably a bit higher.
Yeah. When you actually told me your weight, I thought, has she forgot that that's like heavier? Because you were like dead buzzing. But that was actually a good reaction to have because you like understood that
because it's
you had a night out.
But
did you not have something else as well? The Wednesday we were a bit over our calories. So really 2 days.
Yeah. Anyway, it just shows that like even if you do have social activities or things like that on, it's not going to completely muck everything up. Do you know what I mean? It's not big dramatic differences. And even with my night out, again, like there was pizza there was all this. But again, I made sure I'd ate before. I had my breakfast prepped for the next morning. Not that I was planning to be like really hungover and I wasn't, but it meant that just I could get straight back into my routine of like, right, I've got my breakfast sorted, like, and I went to the gym, like I just went back to my routine. So I think if you do have those habits put in place before social activities do come up, it's so much easier to just keep kind of going straight back on track.
And I was, at the start of the week, 81.3 kilograms, ended up at 80.9, which is a more realistic weight loss. Like, as opposed to the week before when we lost like 1.5 kilos or something like that. Like, that's only 0.4 kilograms. But I had no social events last week. I had that one day where I went over my calories, where I went to the cinema. So really like an on-track week, and I lost 0.4. So pretty happy with that. You can't really see you can't see much change physically because it's obviously only 0.4. So wasn't really looking for it either. So I think that's like a good thing as well. Like make sure you're not going to see a drastic change week to week.
Yeah, it's not going into like when we take our progress photos, like trying to really look to see if there is any differences. It is going to probably be more from now to like bigger splits. Like, and I think from the start to the end, we probably will be like, oh my god, didn't actually notice how big a difference.
This week coming up will be quite a challenge, more in terms of the fact that we're going to be on the ball, really good with food, training, cardio. However, we're going to have a couple off-plan days, and knowing that we're going to step on the scales next week, it's probably not going to be another drop. But it's just accepting that that's just going to be more of a fluctuation.
Yeah, so we've got Cornhill this week.
Twice.
We'll have afternoon tea
on Sunday.
But we're also planned that we're going to go to the gym in the morning stuff, so we're still fitting in, like we're still getting our sessions in the week. Then got Cornhill on Thursday, which will be exactly 2 years till we get married. So we are going for an overnight stay in one of the lodges, which I'm so excited about. And we've got a lovely dinner planned, which we're actually trying our wedding meal as well, which is very exciting. But again, like we're still planning to make sure we've got like do our gym sessions and stuff. Like we are planning to like have all that in, and then
gonna make sure that we don't then go from 100 to 0 in terms of like we're gonna really enjoy Thursday, but Friday's just back on track, back to normal routine. Yeah, not going we're gonna slash our calories in half today, do loads of cardio. Like there's no point in that.
Saturday you're going to play golf, and then on Sunday we're going to see new Spider-Man, which I'm so excited about as well. And we're getting some engagement photos taken.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm feeling good now. I feel like I'm in a bit more of a swing of it. I think the first couple of weeks it was like, oh, can't do this, can't. But I think it's just been a bit more wise. Enjoying the new programme, like really enjoying going to the gym just now, which I thought I'd be finding harder. Yeah.
I think that's enough talking. I think we should just get into the episode. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, week 3 of the Balance Cut. This week is where it is
going to get interesting for me and Natalie, and it's going to be quite tough. Tough in the sense that we have a couple off-plan days, meals, things like that to take into consideration. And it's going to be very tough because out with those days, we are going to be putting in 100% of our effort. We're going to be trying our best. We're going to be doing our cardio. We're going to be training hard in the gym. We're going to be bang on with our diet. And after this week, we're probably going to step on the scales and it's going to say we're heavier. Why is that? Last weekend was full of a lot of drinking, a lot of carbs, a lot of food. We had a good time. We had the Dundonald games, which was a good day. We had an afternoon tea on the Sunday with my mum and my auntie, just as a wee birthday gift to them. So we're going to be carrying a little bit extra water weight from those days, and that is fine, and that water weight will go down. However, we then have an overnight on Thursday, thanks to Natalie's mum and dad. Thank you very much, Mark and Fiona. And with that overnight, we are going to be having a lovely dinner. Will it be tracked? Absolutely not, because special occasions like that should be celebrated. You should enjoy them to the max. You don't need to rip the piss, but enjoy them. Forget about your diets. Don't be stressing about, oh, you know, are these calories going to fit into? Forget about it. It's the advice I give myself. It's the advice I give to clients. Enjoy those moments because you're not going to get too many of them in your life. Just get back on track the next day, and after a few days, the scales will go down. On a separate note, on week 1, I said that one habit that I really wanted to work on was making sure that I wasn't finishing workouts and just going straight into the posing room or the bathroom mirrors, looking at myself and judging myself and letting my physique dictate whether I had a good workout or not. And I've been great at it. Haven't actually been in the posing room once over the 3 weeks. Well, we've been in once, but that was literally Natalie wanted to take a selfie. So obviously clothes were still on. It was literally just a flex in and out. That was it, done. Today was the first time in this whole cut that I actually went into the posing room, assessed where we were at, and I was very happy. And I think what made it even better was the fact that I hadn't been in so long. I actually checked my camera album and I hadn't been in the posing room for exactly 1 month. It was also pretty interesting to see the difference, and I'm going to post it here. Now, both of these pictures, I'm the exact same weight. They are literally a couple days apart. However, you could probably sign them off as being like a massive transformation, when in actual fact, the only thing that's different is the lighting, the background, and I've just trained. That is it. So let that be a lesson. Don't believe everything that you see on social media, because it is so easy to tamper with pictures and make it look like there's this big massive transformation, when in reality, all you have done is used different lighting, different background. You've trained and it looks like there's a big massive change, when in actual fact, it's literally a couple of days apart. Anyway, enough talking pish. I'm going to go home, get some lunch, check in on my clients before I head back in later on tonight. I said this in the last episode and I will say it again, and I will say it every single time. If you're watching these videos, if you're taking the time to sit down and watch them, really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hopefully my patter will get better as the episodes go on.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Didn't really vlog yesterday, had a pretty busy day and also just felt so tired because it's been a week. But on Wednesday now, Wednesday is probably my busiest day, so I'm back to back with PT till 1 o'clock. Got a wee gap in the morning to have my granola, so I've had my bagel this morning already, and then I basically have a gap from like 1 to 5, and then I teach and PT to 8:15, and then it's been done for 2 days because we're away to Cornhill tomorrow, which is so exciting. So yeah, going to film some wee clips today, what I'm eating as well. But no, feeling good. Definitely feel better after having that whole toothache saga last week, and the tablets and stuff make you feel so bloated. So yeah, not ideal, but we're getting there. Happy Wednesday.
absolutely dripping. The stairs do not get any easier, do they? 20 minutes, done and dusted after a pool session. Hats off to the cardio bunnies and the bodybuilders who are doing 30 and 40 minutes. I don't know how you guys do it. Also, mostly women. So guys, we need to get our finger out. Except for Ben. Shout out to Ben. That man is doing 40 minutes at level 10, 7 days a week. That is absolutely horrendous just to think about. Never mind actually doing it. So, fair play to you, Ben. Oh my God, look at this sweat. This is absolutely horrendous. See if you're not on that first Stairmaster in PG. Sweatbox. Anyway, it's time to get home, get some lunch, because your boy's hungry. Starving, in fact. What am I going to have? Who knows? Probably something with chicken.
So I am just making my breakfast. We're having Greek yogurt. This is the best Greek yogurt you can ever get. Aldi's, and it's like £3 for a massive big tub of this, because David and I go through so much of it in a week. I'm having 150 grams of granola, Greek yogurt. I'm really good at these videos, guys, aren't I? And then I'm going to have 45 grams of, I had the Jordan's granola with a hint of honey. So you're trying to find one that wasn't ridiculously bad with like calorie wise and fats and all that in it. This one isn't actually, this is probably the best one. Plus I don't have it every day, but it is really good. I'm trying not to scare myself with eggs every day as well. Plus we don't have any at the moment because Dave decided to use the last one to kind of them, but I feel like sometimes it's nice just having something a bit different, because I know sometimes you can actually end up getting sick of eating the same things like every day. And then I'm just going to put some strawberries on them. This actually fills me up so well. I was somebody that just, again, like I said in the previous vlog, I was not, didn't think I liked granola. I think I don't know if anybody else is like this. They just make up, they just decide before they even try, like, no, I won't like that. Like, 'cause I don't really like nuts, or like, I think I've tried like muesli before and stuff and wasn't a fan. So I think I just was like, no, don't like it. And then I just put a little spoonful of Biscoff on it as well, just to make it a little bit sweet. You can put honey on it as well, but we don't have any at the moment, so I'm just doing a little bit of Biscoff. I mean, you can melt it, but it actually, see, if you just give it a good mix, which I do anyway, it actually goes on fine. So yeah, this is my breakfast. Welcome to my crib. Here's the M&S Picky Bits haul. This isn't, I could go crazy with Picky Bits because we're going for dinner. Got told to rein it in. So we have honey barbecue, flavour lentil chips. I got, I'm a bit obsessed with lentils. Smoked paprika pot red lentil tortillas. So we're still getting our 6 grams of protein in. I would die if this ever got discontinued. Is a Mexican style dip. So it's got your guac, salsa, sour cream, cheese on top. Big slate. I would normally eat a big tub, but I got to calm down. And then chicken tikka dip. Oh, stunning. See the mango poppadoms. See, if we're normally having a big spread, I would normally have a big one. And why am I holding this? And then I got us a wee limoncello spritz can, because these are the best limoncello cans out there. Out there. M&S, please sponsor me.
Oh my god.
Cheers to in 2 years.
Here you go, hurry up. Ooh.
Cheers. Off to dinner now. Had such a chilled afternoon, haven't we?
So chilled.
So chilled. Champagne.
Loads of chills.
Lots of chills. Ready to go. Meal 2. I've got chicken stuffed with mozzarella and pesto. What have you got? Beef?
Oh, whatever you got.
I've not had this chocolate in a while.
You're so cool.
Another week into our cup. So yeah, we've been pretty busy week. Back from Cornhill yesterday, and I basically decided to get our full room because that seems what I do when we come back from anywhere. I'm like, let's just got everything. Considering we did have not a lot to eat, but like a few cocktails and stuff, I actually felt all right yesterday, and then had a quite busy morning. Went to Silverburn with my mum and went to B&M. So, and yes, I am one of these people who has started buying pumpkin smelling stuff because I am obsessed with candles. But this candle's £5. I know it's supposed to be about a cut and all that, but I just need to tell all the girlies about this candle. Today, back on track with food again. Bagel this morning, and I actually went to Tortilla this afternoon and got a chicken quesadilla. So I'm like, you can actually eat pretty well when you're like out and about. I was just trying to find something, because that's one thing I think sometimes you can just go and get something quick, like go and grab a Greggs or something like that. So it is just maybe kind of planning ahead, or if you know you're going out shopping, then eat before. But I was going straight from work, so that's why I did that. But got another training session tomorrow, which I am looking forward to. Another leg day tomorrow. And then Dave and I are going to see new Spider-Man, which is very exciting. But I did weigh myself this morning, even though I probably should do it tomorrow, but just to kind of see the difference. But that's like a kilogram. Like, I think people, but I almost did that to be like, look at actually, like, to almost like compare for like my clients as well, because I'm like we were away drinking for the night and stuff, and I think you panic that if I've had one night out of my however long we've been doing this for now, that's going to ruin it all. It's going to ruin your week's progress. But like I was saying before, I think if you do have things set in place, it is really easy to just get straight back on it. like yesterday, it's not we came home and just continued to eat crap for the rest of the day. Like, we had our breakfast at Cornhill, which was really, really nice. But again, wasn't like a big breakfast. It was like cereal and some fruit and things, and then like a wee kind of pastry and stuff. And then we had our Nando's, which again, that was a pretty decent meal. And then we just came home. I had like what we normally have for dinner, but again, I had like a small portion because we had a big lunch. So you don't need to completely like ruin the rest of the week. Like, we're both straight back on it today, so I think that makes you feel a bit better and doesn't make you feel as guilty going away, because like, why should you feel guilty for doing things like that and actually enjoying your life? It is actually about just finding the balance with it all. I've actually got some engagement pictures we're getting taken tomorrow from this girl who was actually offering out engagement photos to try and build her portfolio. So we're going to them Pollock Park tomorrow night, which I'm very excited about. It was actually worked in perfect. We're going after Spider-Man, because the girl was like, oh, we can do this time. So yes, it's nice to do that. Yeah, another busy week. It has been busy, and I think that's when you can, here's me going away, a big tangent, but I think you can let, like, when you are busy, kind of let everything go out the window. But I think if everything's busy around you, but if you're organised with your food, you've got your training days like implemented, then it's fine. Like, next week I've got a busy week, but I'm like, right, I know what days I'm training, like, or like this week there, kind of jiggled things about. So forward to another week, and that'll be us coming into 3 weeks of it, which not been that bad. It's not been, but I think because we have had things to kind of break it up, like having Cornhill was lovely, and the week before we had afternoon tea, but now it's like we've got a dinner next week, and then after that I don't really think we've got anything else, which will be good, kind of coming in closer to the photo shoot. But yeah, that was just to show that it doesn't need to be all doom and gloom and boring, and you have to completely cut everything out. Dave's probably gonna cut half this stuff out, because I literally yatter. Like, I could just do a full vlog for like half an hour of this. I could give you a haul on what I've got. The most random stuff. Got some clothes, but then I did actually buy this of all things, because I am on my feet all the time, and David's probably going to be like, why she bought this? But I bought some foot socks, so I will let everybody know how these are. They're to hydrate and rejuvenate the skin. And then I bought myself a new headband, because mine was minging. So I'm gonna go for a nice shower, put some tan on, and yeah, gonna have a nice chill night with David, because we've been both out all day and not actually seen each other. And then we'll probably watch another Spider-Man, because I'm really in the Spider-Man era now, so excited.